Hello everyone. This week on the vlog, I am throwing it back actually to two trips that I did to Vancouver, one in the summer and one just over Christmas. And I grew up in Vancouver. I've lived there until 2013. Moved to Victoria for graduate school, and I have a lot of friends and family back at home, and I love to kind of explore some of my favorite places when I go back. So I wanted to share some of my favorite foodie adventures and places that I go to when I visit. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've been to Vancouver and if you have any suggestions of places to go next. So there's a couple different ways that you can get to Vancouver from Victoria. The ferry, BC Ferries, is probably the least expensive choice, but sometimes I YOLO and I take the Harbour Air float plane. It leaves from Victoria Harbour. It takes about half an hour and you're in downtown Vancouver. Sometimes there's some good deals, and as you can tell, the view is just spectacular, so it's a really fun way to travel. When I come to Vancouver, I like to check out a new restaurant every time I come. So this time I went to Nero with my mama, and this is a really cute spot downtown Vancouver. It serves a bunch of different waffles, savory and sweet, and some really yummy drinks too. So I came out this trip to check out these e-scooters, which are super cool and fun to drive, Motorino scooters. I ended up getting a Rad Power bike just because they're a little bit more well-known. So Ernest Ice Cream is a must. If you are around Olympic Village, they've got this great storefront with an amazing selection of ice cream. This was a new spot for me. I'd never been to Bunyan Books, but my mom highly recommended it. She comes here a lot. It has an amazing selection of books, you will see. They've got everything you can imagine. Bargain books, different self-help books, fiction, non-fiction. But what I was super excited about was the tarot cards. They have this whole metaphysical section. The tarot cards and oracle cards here are insane. So if you're into this kind of stuff, I highly recommend. As you can tell, when I come to Vancouver, I love to shop. Another spot that I checked out this trip was in Kerrisdale. It's a stationery store. It is stationery literally on crack. I was overwhelmed by the selection of stationery, and I would highly recommend it. A lot of it's imported from Japan, which is super cool. They also have, apart from a huge selection of pens and other things, they have this really cool area in the back with Japanese imported snacks. Like, amazing. We got takeout from my absolutely favorite restaurant, Chickpea on Main Street. Check it out. This is the eggplant for life. Platters with hummus and chickpea fries. Mine is yam and crispy eggplant. Dad got waffle. So good. Okay, so got the vegan chai made with cardamom, ginger, and oat milk. lots of good spices in here. I can very much taste the cardamom. I love it. Oh, it's so refreshing for today. It's super hot outside. So another spot I checked out when I was here this summer was New Brighton Park. This is a park I used to go to all the time as a kid, so it brought back so many feels, so much nostalgia. They have a really cool outdoor pool and then lots of green space for picnics. Okay, you can tell this is a bit of a smorgasbord of different places to check out. Another shopping spot, Gourmet Warehouse. If you are a foodie, you will not be disappointed. Those are beautiful. I love a good pinch bowl. I'm gonna get these little jams, which I think will be so great with a little cheese plate. Olives, mustard. Ooh, and hot sauce. Look at it. So now for my winter series trip, I took the bus this time and the ferry, so a lot more cost effective than taking the float plane, but just as fun of an adventure. Hey, so I'm heading to see my mom in Vancouver, and I usually sit in the food area. There's no one here, so it's okay. And I'm gonna be writing in my journal and doing some planning and stuff. It's my favorite way to spend my time on the ferry. It is raining, but I am gonna try and show you some views too, because it's such a beautiful route. So I would say if you're coming in the fall or winter, one of my favorite spots to check out is Granville Island. I used to come here like every weekend as a kid. It is great for children. There's a whole kids market and a play area, and then obviously great for adults as well. Net Loft is one of my favorite spots. Granville Island is very artsy, like there's a lot of local artisans, artists. Emily Carr University used to be down here, so a really big art scene. They have a really cool postcard store, and my favorite shop is called Paperia. It is another stationery spot similar to the one I explored in the summer. It's got a lot of Japanese imports and a lot of local things as well. Great for cards, stationery, journals, notebooks, like you name it. They have it all. I spend about an hour in here every time I come, and it's a struggle to not spend all my money. This book made me laugh so hard. This book will put you to sleep. It's like really boring little snippets or things that you can read to help you fall asleep. They always have like the really coolest gifts in here too, for if you're looking for a gift for someone. Now this is a foodie must. If you come to Granville Island, you have to go to the food market. It is insane. As you will see, they have every type of food, produce, cheese, meats, plant-based options, bakery, candy, everything you can imagine. Please come hungry. You will want to spend all your money here. I promise you. I've yet to eat something at the food market that I've disliked. Let's just say that. So since I was a little girl, I've come here for the cream cheese filled bagels. They are bagels stuffed with like a lemony cream cheese. I think they have another flavor too, but I always get the lemon one. It's so good.
Go to the end of the earth to make you feel love, to make you feel love, to make you feel love.
The last part of the trip, the going home part, is always a bit bittersweet, but I do love taking the ferry home, especially during sunset. It's incredible. I always forget how beautiful this view is. Being here, like however long I've lived here, it's just incredible. I am so grateful to be a visitor on these lands, these traditional territories, the Coast Salish peoples, and to be able to really explore all these amazing amenities, places to visit. I don't take it for granted. So please let me know what you think and different spots that you would travel to if you come to Vancouver. Thanks for watching.